welcome to Cooking and Crafting and Gardening with Margaret and Mia. It's been a while since we've seen you all and we've been missing you. Today we're going to work on another Easter craft that we are very excited about. We are making wreaths again, but this time we are going to use grapevine wreaths. So this is going to be a whole new experience for us. Now I'm going to turn it over to Margaret, who will share some of the supplies that she's going to use, and then I'll show you what I'm going to use to make my wreaths.
Hello, but before I do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.
Yes.
Both of us are going to use grapevine wreaths. Mia is going to make two different type of really cute wreaths using Easter bunnies, and I'm going to just make a nice spring wreath that I can keep up, throughout the whole spring. One thing that both of us are going to do is we are going to make a ribbon to go on our wreath. I'm going to use two different types of ribbon.
I'm going to use one.
And Mia's going to use her ribbon. Beautiful buffalo check that's so popular right now. Mia showed her grapevine wreath, so this is my grapevine wreath. I'm also going to use some lavender. Two different colors of peonies. And just some greenery to add to around the flowers. And that's about all I'm going to use. And Mia, on hers, she's going to use, again, she's making two different type of grapevine wreaths, but both of them have Easter bunnies. So she's going to use her Easter bunny and her grapevine wreath. Again, her buffalo checked ribbon and some flowers. And then she really has a really pretty, like a floral design of I guess she's going to wrap it around her grapevine wreath. That's really pretty.
And then for this one, this is actually going to be an Easter bunny. So I'm going to make some ears. So I've already made my pattern. I'm going to make some ears out of felt, yellow felt. And so I will have to cut out my ears. And then also the bunny will have a festive bow. So I'm looking forward to having two different types of bunny wreaths. And I have my ruler and I have my hot glue gun and my scissors.
So the first thing that both of us are going to do, since we both need to make ribbons, bows to go on, the first thing we're going to do is start with our ribbons. And I'm going to angle my camera down.
Okay, and I'm going to put the camera on you so they can see up close how to do this.
Okay, so Mia, the first thing you need to do is determine how big you want your bow. And I just kind of eyeball it, but then after I figure out how big I want the bow, then I measure to make sure that the length of the bows are all the same. So if you get your bow, Mia, your ribbon, just kind of loop it around to figure out how wide you want your bow.
Okay. Now my
how big do you want
grapevine wreath is smaller than yours, so I don't want my bow to be as big. I want it to be a little bit smaller. So I'm thinking maybe about 8 inches across.
8 inches. Or 8 inches total for your ribbon, or 8 inches wide for the whole loop?
8 inches for the whole loop. Like so the loop would be this size.
Okay, so if you measure 8 inches and then you're going to cut it in half, and so it'll be like 4 inches, you mean?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I would do then is go and cut your scissors and measure 8 inches for 4 pieces of ribbon.
Okay.
And I'm going to make mine longer since my wreath is a little bit bigger than Mia's.
Mm-hmm.
And I like big bows. So I'm going to, let's see, I'm kind of eyeballing it. You know what? I'm going to make mine like 14 inches.
Okay.
So I just measured out 14 inches.
Okay.
And I'm just going to,
Okay, and I've measured out 8 inches, and I have my first strip. So I need to cut 4 of these,
yes,
and I can use that first one as a pattern for the rest
that,
of them.
exactly. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. And while we're doing this, we've already plugged in our hot glue guns, and Margaret is using a glue pot. So those are already warm. They're getting warm so that when we get ready to make the bow, those will be ready. And also we want you guys to notice that we're wearing finger protectors because we both had minor injuries before from
exactly.
the hot glue guns. So you can't be too careful.
Oh, let me plug up my hot glue gun.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking about making the the bow.
Okay. Okay, so I have my 4 identical sized pieces.
Okay, so now also for in the middle. So once you attach your bows, you're gonna make a little piece in the middle that's smaller.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make mine like 6 inches.
Okay.
And that's just so you won't see your pipe cleaner underneath.
Okay, and I've made mine about 4 inches. Okay.
So I'm cutting 2 more because I'm using smaller ribbon also.
Okay.
I'm almost finished cutting my ribbon.
That's fine.
But plus I didn't plug up my glue gun because I was only thinking about my flowers.
Oh, that's okay. Yes, and also, as we said, we are going to use some flowers on our wreath. So if you're planning to put flowers on yours, make sure you cut the stem so that they're small enough to put on your wreath.
Okay. So the first thing you want to do, Mia, do you have a surface, a hard surface on your desk or something?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have a special mat on my desk so that I don't mess up my actual desk.
Okay. So the first thing you need to do is get your glue gun.
Okay.
And just put a little glue like on the inside of the ribbon, not on the outside that's facing.
Okay. So I have to, with this buffalo check, I have to find the
correct side.
I can see. So, and then I just put 1 strip going down.
Yes, and just a little bit.
Okay.
Then you're going to take the other side over it
Okay,
and press down the glue.
okay,
But at this point, what I always do is scrunch it up a little bit
okay.
so it can, and that's why the finger protectors are really important because that glue is really hot.
Yes.
And once you squeeze it together,
Mhm.
then when you get ready to attach all of them, you're not attaching it to a hard, the hard ribbon that's straight. You know, it's harder to pull together.
Okay. So I've
So
done
just do
that.
that. So just do that to all of your pieces.
Okay. So this is my second one.
Great.
So I folded it over, glued it, and I'm scrunching it in the middle. And I'm also wearing just regular gloves because I've found that they do add a little bit of protection as well. And I have burned myself pretty severely before. So
I know, and it hurts so
I
bad.
don't know if you notice, I kind of shy clear of hot glue guns unless I absolutely have to use them. But I think you have to use them for this, unless, because I don't know if the tacky glue will work.
Yeah, you have to use it.
Yeah.
But as long as once you burn yourself a couple of good times,
yes,
you learn
your lesson.
You learn your lesson, and you learn, like, I don't even, if I'm crafting with hot glue, I immediately go and get my little finger protectors from the very beginning, because I will definitely burn myself. No matter how careful I try to be, I'm going to burn myself.
And I was thankful to have some aloe vera when I burned myself. One day I would like to share with our audience your aloe vera garden, because you have some beautiful aloe vera. And I've had to recently repurchase some because my aloe vera died in the winter storm. So I purchased some more, and I've repotted it, and I'm hoping to have good luck. But I had a really gorgeous one that died on us. Me
too. Now I've had to look, I'm gonna have to restart my beautiful aloe vera garden, because the aloe vera that were, well, because I put burlap, over them, but it was just too cold and the ice. So the aloe vera, all of them didn't die. Most of them got, all mushy. But I had to, cut them back all the way down. So it wouldn't get to the root and die out. But the aloe vera that were underneath the roof hang, they survived. It wasn't that many of them, but
That's wonderful. Were they smaller or the same size?
No, they were smaller. They weren't the bigger ones. They were smaller, but the smaller ones that were more out in the open, I mean, they didn't survive either. And I figured out it was the ones that were underneath the roof hang.
Okay.
Because they didn't, they were protected. Yes. And they didn't have all the direct ice.
Oh, okay. Because it was probably the ice sitting on the plant that actually killed it. Well, I can't wait to do some gardening projects with our audience this spring.
Yes. The weather is so beautiful right now, too.
Oh, yes, it is beautiful. And we've already been working in the yard and replanting a few things. So I'm looking forward to sharing some of those projects with our audience.
I am too. Especially trying to get your yards back together with things that died out that you were planning on dying out.
It's like we're starting from scratch. Now, we had some of our sagas that my dad gave us. I don't know if those are going to make it. They're really brown. We may have to cut those back and just hope for the best.
Oh, we have those in our backyard, and we've already cut all of them all the way back.
Okay, I'll
We
tell
could have,
Augie.
yeah, you have to cut all of it off.
Okay, just the
It'll all
brown,
grow back.
all of the
Yes.
brown leaves, and I've
Yes.
noticed it is green underneath the brown leaves.
Yes, cut them all. I mean, just cut all of them off because all of ours were brown too.
Okay,
And so we've already cut all of them back.
are they looking better yet?
Well,
Or
they're
did y'all
just,
just do it?
they're just, we did it last week.
Oh,
So they're
okay.
just all completely bald little stumps.
But they look like they're gonna make it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So what do you do? Are you already doing your shorter piece, Margaret?
Yes, I just did my middle piece. So I did
You
all of
do
my
the same
pieces now.
thing with that
Do
one?
yes, do the same thing. That's going to be the last one that you put on.
Okay. Yeah, I might actually go out there and cut those back myself.
I'll have to show you.
Yeah, you'll have to show me.
Yeah.
He actually put out some new river rocks and some new mulch. Yeah, and it's really looking good. I repotted. We had some beautiful plants on the front porch, and I had to put in some new ones because those also died. Okay, so I need a pipe cleaner.
Yeah, get your pipe cleaner.
Okay.
Glue all over the place. So the first thing you're going to do is take your, I guess your wider buffalo check ribbon, and you can just string it through.
Okay. Do I need to put a pipe cleaner on each one?
No, you're going to attach all of them to this one pipe cleaner.
Oh, okay. 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 Got it.
And then get another one.
Okay. You just put it on one side.
Yes, what you're going to, I'm sorry, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to angle them and you're going to put it down. See, this side that doesn't have the glue, it'll naturally
okay.
up. So that's why you squeeze this part so it can cinch up also.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to put one down like this on your pipe cleaner.
Okay.
Then you'll take another one and crisscross it.
Okay. Like this?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And then take another one. And put it in.
Okay.
And then your last one.
The last, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because you cut 4, right?
Yes, I did. Ooh, it already looks cute. I see how they make ribbons for hair like this too.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
That's fine.
Hey, see y'all later. Y'all have a ride.
Okay, and since I have smaller ribbon also.
Oh, you're welcome. Y'all have a good week. Okay, Timothy's friends were going home.
Oh,
I had to see them out. Okay, so then what do I do?
on yours, then you'll take your smaller piece and put it on, do you see what I'm doing?
Put it on the top?
Yes, and just run it through.
Okay.
One thing you can do before, you could pull them in tight.
Before I put that final piece on?
Oh,
it's so cute. Thank you, Margaret. I love it already.
Now you don't have to spend $20 on a bow.
Yes, exactly. And I did do that at Christmas. I purchased some of these. This one is just as cute or cuter.
We'll just have to add the tails to it.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So what I'm doing now is I'm just playing around with the ribbon for the to make sure it's even.
Okay.
Before I secure the top.
Oh, on both sides.
Yeah, I had more look and figure out which one I'm pulling on.
Yeah, I just had one that I pulled out. I was pulling it. I guess I was pulling it too hard. But I was trying to even it out because it was longer on one side. So this is how it looks so far.
Oh,
Trying to
that's
get close
nice.
enough to the camera.
And then by the time you fluff out your ribbons, you
Mhm.
won't see your pipe cleaner at all.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
One of
what?
mine wasn't secure.
Oh, that happened to me too.
And it fell out.
I was trying to center it and I pulled that whole thing out. Okay, I'm going to just check real quick to see if this is going to be the appropriate size. And
Okay.
it looks like it will be.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, since my
That's
wreath
pretty.
is not that big, I think this is actually the perfect size. And then I'm going to put one flower above it and one flower below it. That's going to be pretty. And then with my bunny on the other side. Ooh,
And
I
then,
like it. I like it already.
then you can just take your ribbon if you want to add like tails to it.
Uh-huh.
See, if you
Oh,
want to,
yes.
you can.
Okay.
And you can just figure out probably when you finish how long you want to make them.
Okay, and I need to get a picture because I always forget to get a picture of us while we're working. We used to do it at the beginning, but then I guess now we've gotten used to. So let's get a picture just so of the process, because sometimes people like to see the process. Oh, and actually I can do a screenshot. Just so they can see like the process. Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh.
I can't see your bow.
Because I have to press this. That's no fair.
Hold your bow up with one hand.
Oh. It takes, okay. All righty. All right, you ready? Oops. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it. We have to remember to do that.
So now we can start on our grapevine wreath.
Okay. I'm so
So all I'm going, let me angle my camera back down.
Okay.
Okay, so all I'm going to do is like I pre-cut some of my flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And so the first thing I'm going to do though is add greenery to the base of my grapevine wreath.
Okay. How do you add greenery?
Don't have a rhyme or reason. Just
Okay.
wherever it goes. So all I'm going to do is take my stems that I've already pre-cut.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to stick them into my grapevine wreath.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go get some greenery real quick. I'll be back.
And one thing you want to make sure when you're doing it is to not stick the stem completely down. Make sure you put it in at an angle so it won't come through the back.
So do you cover the whole wreath in greenery or just one side?
No, I'm only going to do one side.
You doing the side with the bow or the side with the flowers?
The same side is going to have the bow and the flowers.
Okay. So we just need some greenery, but the whole thing doesn't have to have greenery.
It doesn't have to. It just
Okay.
depends on the look that you're going for.
Okay.
I mean, it's perfectly fine, and they are. In fact, we talked about doing another video where we're going to cover the whole wreath in flowers.
Flower. Oh yeah, I like that one. The
So
heart
the
one.
look. I'm sorry.
Is that the one that's a heart-shaped wreath?
Yes.
I like that one.
See. And also gonna add some of these in too.
Okay.
What are you doing, Mia? I can't see.
I'm putting the leaves on.
Okay. How are you gonna put yours on?
I'm putting them on the side that will have the flower and the bow, because my bunny is going to be on the other side.
That's right.
And so I'm just gluing them on with hot glue. Have you watched any good TV shows lately?
You're gonna laugh. I don't like that much television that's going on now. I'm really into like old school television. It's, I just recently started back watching. You're gonna laugh because of course my sister thinks I'm corny and she doesn't like it.
Okay.
But she was over and I told her, I said, let's watch the new adventures of old Christine. So she watched one show. It was like,
yeah, is that Elaine that used to be on Seinfeld?
yes, yes.
Oh, okay. So did you watch it the first time around?
Yes, years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's funny. So
well, I will have to check it out because I've been watching old shows as well. I just finished watching all of the episodes of Private Practice, and now I'm watching Grey's Anatomy. And so I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying it so much, I'm even thinking about going to medical school. Not really. That's what I told Augie. I said, Augie, would you mind if I go to medical school? He said, of course not. I'll be supportive.
Oh, you didn't watch Grey's Anatomy while it was going on?
I watched it a couple of seasons and then I stopped. So now I'm watching it from the beginning. And I didn't watch Private Practice at all the first time around. So, but both are really excellent shows. Shonda Rhimes is one of my favorite writers and producers. She does a fabulous job.
She does. So this is what mine looks like so far.
This is what mine looks like. I love your dark greenery. Mine is a little bit lighter, but I think they both look pretty.
Yeah. And that's one